Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. İlham Əliyev, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, and Sadr Japarov, President of the Kyrgyz Republic, visited Füzuli district on April 25th.
A guard of honor was landed for the president of Kyrgyzstan at the Füzuli International Airport. President of the Kyrgyz Republic Sadr Japarov was welcomed by President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev. Emre Hüseynov, the president's special representative in the Ağdam, Füzuli and Hocavan regions, briefed the heads of state on the work being done in Füzuli. The master plan for the city of Füzuli envisages an expansion of the administrative territory to 1,942 hectares by 2040 with a population of 50,000 people. To enhance the city's road transport system, touring roads and a road line from the center to the suburb of the city are planned. The total length of intra-city roads will exceed 87 kilometers, of which 18.5 kilometers will be constructed in the first stage by 2026. The city park will be developed in the city center. According to the master plan, social infrastructure facilities such as kindergartens and schools will be within walking distance 300 and 500 meters respectively. The Kurmangazi Children's Creativity Center is also located here. The heads of state were informed that a 180-bed city hospital will be built on the territory of this neighborhood, which will be equipped with the most modern medical equipment and will provide all conditions for high-level examinations and treatment. The city of Füzuli, which will be built in accordance with modern standards and architectural features, will become one of the largest settlements in the territories liberated from occupation. Within the framework of Füzuli city reconstruction, the smart city concept was put forward, designed to provide more efficient traditional networks and services using digital solutions that will contribute to the well-being of residents and businesses. It was noted that the administrative center of Füzuli city will cover an area of more than 12 hectares. The territory of the administrative center will be logically divided into 3 parts. The central area, spanning approximately 4.5 hectares, will accommodate a 5-story administrative building. A square will be created in front of it for parades. In the right and left parts of the administrative center, it is planned to develop territory for other regional structures. Museums of Occupation and Victory will be created in the Füzuli Memorial Complex. This complex is being created with the aim of preserving the historical center of the city and perpetuating the memory of these events. The ruins of the destroyed buildings in the complex will be preserved in their current state. Modern demonstration methods, including 3D technologies, will be employed in the Victory Museum to provide visitors with a clear understanding of the fighting for the liberation of the state of Füzuli.
Afterwards, President İlham Əliyev and President of Kyrgyz Republic Sadr Japarov visited Ağdam district.
The heads of state were briefed on the Ağdam city's master plan. The Azerbaijani government is rebuilding Ağdam, a city entirely destroyed by Armenian armed forces. The new city is under construction with a focus on modern urban planning solutions. The restoration plan for Ağdam also considered the city's tourism potential with the development of corresponding infrastructure. It was noted that 1.52 hectares were allocated for the first residential complex in Ağdam city. The total number of apartments will be 209. The area allocated for the second residential complex is 13.31 hectares and the total number of apartments will be 1,268. The city will also feature a complex of occupation and victory museums. This complex will start with the Occupation Museum and end with the Victory Museum, with a memorial garden in between. The site will retain some of the original ruins to preserve historical context, serving as a witness to Armenian vandalism and occupation history, thus ensuring that Ağdam's 30-year tragic history is not forgotten by future generations. Moreover, a 960-seat secondary education school will be constructed in the city center, and the Mugham Center will consist of single-story and double-story blocks. A 5-hectare area has been allocated for Central Park, which is divided into 4 zones to provide various facilities for visitors to enjoy their leisure time. The heads of state examined the ongoing works at the Palace of Panahalli Khan and the Imarat complex in Ağdam. Minister of Culture Adil Kerimli briefed the heads of state on the completed works. It was reported that among the historical architectural monuments targeted by Armenian vandalism in the Ağdam district is the Palace of Panahalli Khan, the founder of the Karabakh Khanate. Dating back to the 18th century, this monument is one of the earliest properties of the Khanate. The complex encompasses historical monuments such as Panahalli Khan's residence, a guest house, and several mausoleums, including those of Mehdiguli Khan, Khan Oğlan, Ibrahim Khan, and Panahalli Khan, along with the monument to Khurshid Banu Natavan and a cemetery. Adjacent to the palace is the Imarat Cemetery, where many dignitaries of the Karabakh Khanate were laid to rest, serving as a poignant testament to Armenian aggression. Following the occupation of the city of Ağdam, Armenians destroyed the mausoleum of Ibrahim Khalil Khan and the monument to Khurshid Banu Natavan. In accordance with President Ilham Aliyev's instruction, restoration works have commenced at the complex. On October 4, 2022, the monument to Khurshid Banu Natavan, a prominent representative in 19th century Azerbaijani romantic poetry, a poetess, painter and daughter of Khan, was inaugurated after restoration. According to the initial concept, the complex will consist of the Palace of Panahalli Khan, mausoleums, a box office, an information center, and the Karabakh Horses Park. The Palace of Panahalli Khan will be restored and operated as an interactive museum. The heads of state then viewed the Karabakh horses. President Ilham presented a Karabakh horse as a gift to President Sadir Japarov. Anar Akbarov, assistant to the president of Azerbaijan, updated the heads of state on the details on the restoration process in the Aghdam Juma Mosque. The restoration of the Aghdam Juma Mosque, which is part of the larger project to restore historical, cultural and religious monuments in the territories liberated from occupation, has returned the mosque to its original appearance. The Aghdam Juma Mosque was constructed between 1868 and 1870 by the architect Qapalı Səhmdar Karabaghi. During the city's occupation by Armenian armed forces, the mosque was set on fire and subjected to vandalism. Restoration work in the mosque began in March 2022 after the lands were liberated. The project was supported by Pasha Holding and involved both local and international specialists, including Austrian experts. To ensure meticulous restoration, Austrian experts examined the original materials used in construction. Ruins in the area were cleared and exploratory excavations were conducted, revealing the historical stone pavement at the mosque's entrance. A stone fragment from the Aghdam Juma Mosque presented to national leader Heydar Aliyev on May 9, 2000 during the occupation period is now displayed in the mosque. The heads of state watched the video presentation showcasing the progress made in Aghdam, Fizuli and Khojavend, as well as upcoming projects in these districts. The Aghdam Conference Center is fully equipped to host various modern events including conferences, seminars, forums, symposiums, business meetings and concerts meeting contemporary standards.
Türk'ümün ardaqduğun İlham ağavız Alatonun atınan qaraçın ardaq tap salamdı salavız Azərbaycan Qırğızsın ayalamğa quralım
Attending a joint groundbreaking ceremony for the secondary school of the village of Xıdırlı in the Ağdam district, the heads of state were informed about the project. A total of 2.7 hectares of land was allocated for the construction of the Xıdırlı village secondary school. The school building will have 2 above-ground floors and 1 underground floor featuring 22 classrooms. The facilities will include a gymnasium, an auditorium, 2 craft classrooms, a library, physics, chemistry and biology laboratories, 2 computer rooms and a classroom for initial military training. Construction is expected to be completed by the end of 2024. President İlham and President Sadr laid the foundation stone for the new school. The heads of state visited the Şahbulaq fortress in Ağdam, where they received information about the ongoing restoration efforts. The fortress, dating back to the 18th century, is one of the most renowned monuments in Karabakh. Situated near the village of Şahbulaq, approximately 10 kilometers from the city of Ağdam, it was constructed by Panakhali Khan, the founder of the Karabakh Khanate, in 1759-1752. The complex included residential houses, a bazaar, bathhouse, and a mosque. Before Panakhali Khan built the Shusha fortress, the Şahbulaq fortress served as the administrative center of the Karabakh Khanate. However, following the Armenian occupation of Ağdam, many of the region's historical sites, including the Şahbulaq fortress, were subjected to attempts at Armenization, with the nearby mosque even being presented as a church. Currently, the Azerbaijani government is conducting restoration work. The restoration project includes landscaping 12 hectares of land and building new facilities like an administrative building, a ticket booth, and a parking lot. The renovated complex now features the Shahpullah residence, the Shah Abbas Mosque, a restaurant, a hotel complex, pavilions, an event square, and a storage facility. The heads of state observed activities in the courtyard of the Shahpullah fortress, such as the baking of tandoor bread and gutab. Then President Ilham and President Sadir Japarov had a joint lunch.
President of the Kyrgyz Republic, Sadir Japarov, completed his state visit to the Republic of Azerbaijan on April 25th. A guard of honor was lined up for the Kyrgyz president at Fizuli International Airport, decorated with the national flags of the two countries. President Sadir Japarov was seen off by Azerbaijan's Minister of Foreign Affairs Ceyhun Bayramov, Special Representative of the President Emin Hüseynov, and other officials. On April 25th, President Ilham Aliyev arrived with a working visit in Germany at the invitation of the Chancellor of the German Federative Republic, Olaf Scholz, to participate in the high-level segment of the 15th Petersburg Climate Dialogue. A guard of honor was lined up at the Brandenburg Willy Brandt International Airport of Berlin in honor of the head of state. That was all for the day. Thank you for watching us. Goodbye.